Hi, welcome. This is MBTI X Kpop, and today we are going to make a supergirl group and the superboy group with the most famous ENTP idols in Kpop. But before we start, I need to remind you two important things. First thing is that the idols that I'm going to introduce as ENTPs are not necessarily the ones that their test result was ENTP, but rather the ones that, according to what we have seen from them till now, they have the most similarity to the ENTP type in MBTI. Second thing is that obviously I don't stand every single idol that is included in these series videos, so my information about a lot of these idols is limited to what I have heard of them or what I have gathered about them through net. So even though I try my best to be as fair as possible when giving different idols positions in the supergroups, still I could be wrong. In this part, we are going to make a supergirl group with the most famous ENTP girls in K-pop. Let me introduce them to you. The first member is Mimi of Oh My Girl, Wheein of Mamamoo, Sihyeon of Everglow, Jisoo of Blackpink, Seoyeon of Dreamcatcher, and the last member is Seoyeon of Promise 9. We'll start with giving these girls vocal positions because I can't help but notice there are a lot of good vocalists in this group. We have a main vocalist, two lead vocalists, and even though in Mamamoo they don't have official positions, but definitely Wheein is in top 2 of best vocalists in that group. So I did my research and this main vocalist position is going to Wheein. Lead vocalist 1 would be Seoyeon and lead vocalist 2 would be Siyeon, and vocalist will be Jisoo. Next category is rap category, and thank God we have two main rappers in this group, Seoyeon of Promise 9 and Mimi of Oh My Girl. And after looking into their skills, I decided to give this main rapper position to Seoyeon. Obviously, Mimi would be lead rapper and Seoyeon would be sub-rapper. Next category is dance, and the talented supergroup that this group is, nothing is lacking in it, and we have a lot of good dancers here too. So this main dancer position goes to the main dancer of Oh My Girl, Mimi. Lead dancer 1 will be Wheein, and lead dancer 2 will be Seoyeon, and Siyeon here will be another dancer. Next category is visual category, and we have a visual queen in this group. So gorgeous Jisoo will be the main visual of this group, and gorgeous Siyeon will be another visual member. Next category is production category, and it means that if any of these idols have been officially credited as a composer, songwriter, or producer in any song, and since I have missed a lot of credits in the previous videos, I decided to dig deeper from now on, and it resulted in realizing that a lot of idols have at least been credited for a song, and this group is not an exception, and almost all of them will receive one of these cards. So starting from right, Mimi here has been credited. Wheein has been credited. About Siyeon, I couldn't find any. Jisoo has been credited for Lovesick Girls. Siyeon have been credited. And Seoyeon have been credited too. So we come to our last category, that is the nameless category, and has the leftover positions in it. The first position in this category is the maknae, and the youngest member of this group is Seoyeon, who was born in January of 2000. Next position is the leader. I always thought that Jisoo could be a very good leader for Blackpink, and since she is the oldest member in this group too, I thought that she'd do fabulous as the leader. Next position is the center and goes to a member in a K-pop group that is popular, charismatic, have a good stage presence, preferably a member of visual line and a member of vocal line or dance line. And in this group, I thought that Siyeon here would be the best option to be the center. And the last position is face of the group and goes to a member who has the most known face in that group, and I think we all agree that this should go to Jisoo. Okay, these are my final positions to the ENTP Supergirl group. If you disagree with any of these positions, I'd love to hear your ideas in the comment section. So if we summarize it all, the vocal line of this group will be Wheein of Mamamoo, Seoyeon of Dreamcatcher, Sihyeon of Everglow, and Jisoo of Blackpink. The rap line will be Seoyeon of Promise 9, Mimi of Oh My Girl, and Siyeon of Dreamcatcher. The dance line will be Mimi of Oh My Girl, Wheein of Mamamoo, Seoyeon of Promise 9, and Sihyeon of Everglow. The production line of this group will be Mimi of Oh My Girl, Seoyeon of Promise 9, Siyeon of Dreamcatcher, Wheein of Mamamoo, and Jisoo of Blackpink. And the visual line of this group is Jisoo of Blackpink and Sihyeon of Everglow. So these were the most famous ENTP girls in K-pop. In the next part, we are going to make a superboy group with the most famous ENTP boys in K-pop. Make sure not to miss it.